Hey guys, this is Carolina Varsity's 2015 season, and we're rolling into week 10. This season's almost over. I'm Dale Ross, and we're going to be taking a look at the A.L. Brown Mallard Creek game.
And I'm Matt Marr, the Pet Man. Here's your keys to victory for both teams. Huge game for second place here in the Mecca. Brown, you got to stop the run. Like you mentioned, Coach Palmieri said to you they want to get back to what they do best, and that's run the football. So, A.L. Brown, you got to put your big boy pants on, get ready to stop it. Mallard Creek, follow the Huff blueprint. I mean, they put it right there on tape for you.
Yep.
And you've got the athletes to do it. Come out ready to defend your home turf. I think Mallard Creek has got to get back in that swagger and championship mentality they had.
Right.
Somewhere it got lost, and that lost to Huff. And you're coming out at home, man. You got a big game. This team's coming down there, bringing their fans. I think it's even more mental than physical right now with Mallard Creek. And they got to hopefully that win advance, got them back into the right place mentally, and they're ready to go back and prove they're two-time champions.
Right.
Because you got a team here that's coming in there to take it. And they're upset after losing at home to Huff. So, Coach Newsom's going to have them ready to go.
Well, first thing I'll say is the high school football report says Mallard Creek over A.L. Brown 27-25. So it's predicting a close game.
I agree with that.
I think on paper it looks like it's a close game.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen both teams. I think it's going to be a close game. So without question, we're playing for playoff seeding here. Very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
There's still an outside chance at a conference championship, but both teams are going to need people to knock Huff off.
Right.
Huff's going to need to get socked a couple of times to get knocked out of a bid for the conference championship, because Huff's beat both of these teams.
Mm-hmm.
So even if Huff loses, Huff still has a tiebreaker over those two teams.
Right.
So Huff's going to need to lose twice. So right now it's a battle for second place. And one of the things that I thought about this game, and I'm thinking about the game this past Friday night, was it a reset game for Mallard Creek? And a reset for here would be Mallard Creek getting back to doing what they need to do. So Coach Palmieri told me that, he wanted to run the ball, stop worrying about this having to spread the ball all around, and if you're trying to make and keep people happy and playing, we just got to get back to doing what we do. And I said smash mouth football, and his response was smash mouth football.
They even mixed in a little bit of option on that 2-point play.
Right, exactly. So for Mallard Creek, I think they need to get into that mode of thinking about ball control. You don't want to think about a team that maybe is in the favorite position of doing that. But when you look at that Vance game, they controlled the ball almost the entire fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they didn't have it the last 3 minutes, and Vance was able to score and tie the ball game, but they controlled the ball and the clock tremendously. And that's maybe not it got down to doing this kind of things that they do, physical football, that he thinks, and they are built for that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think really what they got to do is do the same thing that they did against Vance, is get out there and play physical football. Kannapolis, they need to think about ball control too, not try to get too happy.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what, that plays into Kannapolis' kind of play. They like to that wing tee and run the ball.
Well, they had some interceptions last week against Huff. Osborne, was player of the week, had 2 interceptions, and Newsom made a comment that every time they got something going, they were turning the ball over.
Right.
So you might see them go to more of a ball control type of offense to prevent that.
Well, I think that's not a bad thing. Now, we were talking last week and the week before about Mallard Creek and, pass coverage, and, maybe that was their weak spot, but they did a very good job against Vance. And
like they made some adjustments. They moved Jones over there to the corner and
Jones
locked up a top receiver in the state, like you said.
So they can turn around, and there's good players over there at A.L. Brown, but there's no Miles Dorn over there. So your lockdown corner, I would take that whole thing and apply it again. But I think what Mallard Creek will end up seeing, and they're going to see more of that buck sweep and more of that jet sweep stuff, more of that stuff. Now, they're not going to see a lot of passing. If they see any passing, it's going to be short underneath stuff. So I think it's going to be a great ball game.
Yeah. Both teams evenly matched, obviously. It should be a good environment.
It should be a good environment. I would say it'd be on my short list if I hadn't just seen Mallard Creek and just recently seen A.L. Brown. And there's a few other teams in the city I still want to see yet.
It's on my short list.
But it's definitely it's definitely a game that you want to see a good competitive ball game. I think that 27-25. I don't know if that'll be the score. I think it's going to, just like I said last week, that I thought the Vance Mallard Creek game would be lower. I'm thinking that this game will be the same kind of game. It's going to be lower, upper teens to lower 20s is what I would think, and would not be shocked to see a 10-7 game. Because I think we're going to see a lot of run.
Well, you guys go out there and enjoy, support your teams. If you hadn't seen the confession yet, please be mindful of the things you say in the crowd.
There you go. Watch that. Go now to that video and watch it. There's probably dozens of fans that need to see that. Thanks for watching.